All right, we're live. We're here. We're happening. We're with it. Wow. And now it is football picks. Lucky week number 7.
I hope so.
I am Joe. Bailey is here as well. Do a quick little. We're live. We're here. And we're happening. I love it. The way this works, we run down all 14 games that will be happening, hopefully, fingers crossed, week number 7, and let you know who we think is going to win. And then you can make your. Oh, I didn't fix that. Can I fix that on the fly? And then you can go and make your picks at mystar106.com. Okay, let's hide it. And then let me.
Ooh, hiding. What are we hiding?
This. Let me do that. Ha. Okay. Show it again. There it is. Look at that. See? I just made the T big on the other place.
You noticed that what, like last week?
Yeah, last week. And I'm just lazy. Everybody knows that. So, why wait? Just do it at the last minute. Let's just go nuts with it. Congratulations, Justin Euchre, winner of week 6, getting that free pizza from the other place in Clear Lake. Just like you can do at mystar106.com. Make your picks for free there. Last week, Bailey got 8 out of 14 right. I got 9 out of 14 right, which means that we both.
It's not boding well for me right now.
56. We are even Stevens. Even Stevens. Was that
not
a TV show?
Yeah.
Even Stevens?
Even Steven?
Yeah. Wasn't it 2 kids named Steven?
Yeah, I think so.
Why would you name both your kids Steven?
Maybe one's with a PH and one's with a V.
Oh, yeah. I guess that would make sense.
But then it could be Stefan.
Even Steffens. Doesn't work very well, does it?
I don't think so.
Does not work very well at all.
Now I'm going to Google it because now I'm curious.
Where are the games at here? Let's get to the first game of the week.
Okay.
Giants versus Philadelphia. Basically, everybody on Philadelphia except for Carson Wentz is hurt, which is kind of weird because normally Carson Wentz is the one who is hurt.
Even Stevens.
It is Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
I was right. I've never seen the show. Familiar with it, but I've never seen the show.
I've not either.
Feel free to jump into the comments and let us know what you think is right and what you think is wrong. Damian saying, go Bulls. Oh, by the way, shout out to me for new Bulls Chat podcast. We talk a little bit about the Granite City series.
Ooh.
Talk about the New Ulm series, win number 400 for the Bulls. And a really nice game Saturday night, 6-1 win. So that was a lot of fun to see. So, okay, Giants, Philadelphia. As I was saying, Philly's got just about everybody hurt. John's liking the Giants in this game. What do you think?
I'm actually picking Philly.
You're picking Philly?
Yeah, I am.
Why? What's the reasoning behind that?
They technically have a better score than the Giants.
Better record.
Better record. That's
theoretically.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I go off of.
What?
It's the cat.
What?
She's meowing at us.
Oh, goodness.
Feed me 5 more times tonight,
yeah, please, because I'm not like 8. The cat weighs more than our youngest. It's not good. We need to get a cat treadmill or something along those lines. I'm going Giants. I think Philly's got too much to deal with when it comes to injuries. I am going Giants in this one. So right off the bat, differences. Difference Davis. Difference Daves. You got even Stevens and Difference Daves is where it's at.
No.
This game was the first game to get postponed because of COVID, I want to say.
Last week? Yeah.
No, it was this was a couple of weeks ago, like week 3. I don't know. This was a while back. But Pittsburgh versus Tennessee.
Oh, that's right.
And
it's their bye week.
Yeah. And
so now they're making it up.
In a way, this game has even more intrigue now because both teams are undefeated.
Which is surprising.
Both teams are really good.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh and Tennessee. Damian says Pittsburgh by 3, throwing some points in there as well. What about you, hon?
I have Pittsburgh.
You got Pittsburgh?
Mm-hmm.
I've got Tennessee.
I've got Pitt.
Ooh, I like the way this is going already.
Oh, I don't.
A lot of tension.
Unless I win them all.
A lot of intrigue going on here.
For one of us.
John is with me here with the Titans. So you and Damian get Pittsburgh. Me and John get the Titans. I like that. I think this is going to be a good game.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. That's for sure.
I think it's going to be a good one. I think Derrick Henry went off. Derrick Henry had more yards than the Jets last week. One man had more yards than an entire team.
Well, we're talking about the Jets, though. I mean, there's not much to say there.
Yeah. So we go from Thursday night game, Giants and Philly, to awesome Sunday afternoon game, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, to Dallas versus Washington.
Or Washington.
Washington, the Washington football team. Now you would
And I say that for my grandma because she says it's Washington. We had this conversation.
Yeah, no R's.
Yeah.
No R's.
Yeah, she
Anywhere in their name at all now.
Mm-mm.
The Washington football team. Dallas, you would think, would blow out Washington. But this game, the bookies got it pretty much even Stevens.
Really?
Yeah.
You go first.
Dallas.
I also picked Dallas.
Dallas. Yes, Dallas. Even though they got destroyed by Arizona, Dallas is going to win this game. What would be interesting, though, is if Washington were to pull off a win, and depending on what happens with Philly and the Giants, Washington could be in first place in the NFC East.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that would just prove how horrible everybody is over there. But we're both on the Dallas bandwagon.
Sorry, no Washingtons today.
We got Buffalo. We got the Jets. A couple of things about the Jets here. Next week, the Jets play Kansas City, and the early line on that game is Kansas City by 21.
21?
21 is how many
Why wouldn't it
points?
be like 37 or something?
I don't know. I might take the Jets. Yeah, I mean, 3 touchdowns.
I mean, I don't even.
Just put $2 on it, just be like, hey, I want to bet with the Jets. That's worth a bet in itself. Can you win a bet with the Jets?
The only person I see making that bet would be Rich.
Yeah. Another piece of Jets news. People are encouraging Trevor Lawrence, the projected number 1 pick, the guy from Clemson. I don't know, one of those schools down south. People are encouraging him that if the Jets do get the number 1 pick, to stay in school another year. Do not go to the Jets.
Don't go to the Jets.
John likes Buffalo. Damian thinks Buffalo is going to win big by 14 in this one over the Jets.
What did I say earlier in the season?
Buffalo.
Yep.
You like it? I like Buffalo in this one as well.
Totally picking Buffalo.
Up next, we got Teddy versus Drew.
Yeah, I just put Teddy on my bench.
Oh, you got Teddy on your team? But you put him on your bench.
Yeah, because I have Stafford.
Oh, yeah, Stafford.
He's projected to get more points this week. So,
outside of the fantasy world, what do you think is going to happen in the football world with Teddy this week? Do you think he's got what it takes to beat Drew Brees at the Superdome?
Let me double check. No.
No? I don't think so either.
No.
Now, there was some talk that they were going to try and go to LSU or one of the other colleges to play their home games just because it's outdoors and so they could have fans. But as of right now, they're still going to be at the Superdome with the piped in crowd noise.
So is Minnesota going to try and do that?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I suppose probably not.
No, I don't. I mean, you
Like,
could go to the U.
The TCF Stadium. We used to do that.
You could. I don't know.
We went to a Jets Vikings game.
Oh, it was so cold.
It was cold.
It was so good, though, because the Vikings won the game on a pick 6,
Yeah.
and they ran right in front of us with the pick 6.
Yep.
Going right to the end zone that faces downtown. It was so awesome.
And Rich was with.
Yeah. And he's a Jets fan.
It was funny.
And he didn't have a good time.
No.
But I had a good time.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
I don't think he had to drive back, though.
No. Oh, Breeze getting old. Take Carolina in an upset. Says
Ooh.
Brent. That's what Brent thinks. So I could see it happening.
I mean,
I could see it happening. There's a lot of games where it's like, you know what? I could see that happening. Like I could see Washington beating Dallas. I could see, not the Jets, but I could see Carolina beating New Orleans. Those are all possibilities. Vikings game at Target Field.
is he asking or telling?
That would be a trip. Because I mean, they've done football there before. The Johnnies, I want to say, or the Tommies, one of them. They've played football there before. And so, I mean, it's doable. Go dig out some goalposts, set them up.
I think TCF would be better, though.
Yeah. You could put
For
more
sure.
people in there.
More people.
I don't even know if they're going to let people in the stands for the Gophers game. Because, Minnesota is so different than here in Iowa. Like Iowa, we got fans in the stands for stuff. But in Minnesota,
it's nothing.
You can have 250 like at the hockey games up there,
Mm-hmm.
250 people. So I don't know if they're going to let people in the stands or if it's just, nope, we're going to play the game and that's all there is to it. Green Bay, Houston is our
wild game there.
Yeah, they did a wild game there. So yeah, they've done football, they've done baseball, they've done
How did I not know about the wild game? Sorry.
well, they're going to be doing a wild game there, I think. Is the plan. Or did they do one there? Either they did or they're going to, or both. One of the three. John likes Green Bay. Damian likes Green Bay. A lot of people liking Green Bay in this game.
I also picked Green Bay.
Green Bay just got beat real bad by Tampa Bay.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers got outfoxed by Tom Brady. I'm taking Green Bay in this game. I mean, Houston's on the come up, but not that big of a come up. Let's see here. While they're supposed to play the Blues in the Winter Classic this year, we'll see. If you can't have fans, what's the point?
Yeah.
Honestly, there's no point. If you can't have fans, go put it on Lake Mille Lacs. Head
Might
up
as
north
well.
of Baudette. Go put it on the Lake of the Woods.
Yep. Just be careful where the border is.
Yeah. You don't want to go offsides because that's really offsides. Wild and the Blackhawks played there. Okay, thank you, Tom. I knew somebody would have the answers to these questions. We both got Green Bay. You've got Green Bay. I've got Green Bay. We've all got Green Bay. Let's do our parlay pick of the week. Let's get to that. Again, make your picks. MyStar106.com. Win a free pizza from the other place in Clear Lake. Last week's parlay was busted up with New England losing. That wasn't good. Buffalo, Indy, New England, Tennessee, Arizona.
I'm sorry.
Now, do I go conservative or do I go big? Because I put together two parlays.
I think the saying is go big or go home. But
go
at
big,
this point,
we're already home though. Like this is our house.
Yeah. So
go big anyways.
Why not?
Okay. Because I said there's a bunch of maybes. Now, granted, with my picks, those will contradict what I'm about to say, but it's gambling. Okay. It's gambling. So it's 5 picks. It's a $10 bet. And what I've got this week is the Giants, because they could beat Philadelphia, Detroit, because they could beat Atlanta, Arizona, because they could beat Seattle. Stranger things have happened. Seattle's got to lose sometime. Jacksonville, they could beat the Chargers.
Can I tell you to go back to conservative?
And Chicago, they could beat the Rams. Chicago's the best team in the NFC North right now. Do you care to guess how much a $10 bet on the Giants, Detroit, Arizona, Jacksonville, and Chicago pays out? $10.
150.
No. More. There's commas involved.
What? Like 1,000?
No. Double it.
$2,000?
$2,070.
Okay, go big or go home. I mean, like
$10 bets.
Like the payout would be ginormous.
All right.
It would make up for this season, last season, and the season before.
And next season too. Let's go.
Right.
The other one would have paid $36. So why not just go crazy? So that is your parlay pick of the week. Giants, Detroit, Arizona, Jacksonville, Chicago. 10 to win $2,070. It's all Ohio now. All Ohio. Cleveland, Cincinnati. Do you believe in Cleveland?
I do.
You do believe in Cleveland. I also believe in Cleveland in this one. Cincinnati, like they could win, but they're probably not going to. No. Where do we go next? We go to Atlanta. Atlanta, fresh off the against the Vikings. Are you surprised that the Vikings still have a head coach?
I am.
Because I thought with the bye week, this would be the perfect time to fire Zimmer. But evidently they said, nope.
What is it about that?
What?
Like, why are we keeping Zimmer?
Because it's not his fault that a bunch of people on the defense are hurt. It's not his fault that Kirk Cousins is colorblind. I don't know. I'm not making fun of colorblind people. But
is he colorblind for real?
I don't know. I have no idea. But you would think there's a reason why one team wears a dark colored jersey and one team wears a light colored jersey.
Did you see Brent's?
What is this?
He had a 14-game parlay.
Again, would have paid 26, cashed out early for $60. How many did you cash out after?
That's what
I'm guessing
know.
You probably got 4 right? 4 or 5 right?
And they were just like, we're not going to chance it?
Yeah,
we
I would do that too because that's a profit. Yeah, Brent, we got to know. How many did you have right? And would your parlay have hit had you let it ride?
Oh, yeah. That's the huge piece. Because then you kick yourself if they actually would have all hit.
But if you make $50, you make $50.
Yeah, true.
So, but Zimmer is still Vikings head coach, even though got beat by Atlanta. Atlanta versus Detroit. Do they continue their dominance of the NFC North?
Detroit's gonna win.
Yeah, they're not going to make as many mistakes as the Vikings. The Vikings' first play of the game was an interception. It was
garbage.
Unbelievable trash. Just that sort of deal. Okay, this Seattle versus Arizona has been determined by our viewers as the hot QB of the week matchup. We've got Russell Wilson. We've got Kyler Murray. Who's it going to be? Seattle versus Arizona for the hot QB of the week.
He had all but 2 right.
I'll get to that. You make your hot QB thing.
My hot QB is going to be Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson over the upstarts over Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
Does Seattle do well against mobile quarterbacks?
Sure.
I don't know if they do. I have no idea.
I don't know.
I'm
going to go with yes.
I'm also picking Seattle as well. So, I mean, I agree with that. Okay, let's get back to John's got Seattle. Seattle's the smart pick there, but Arizona could win. That's why they're in my gigantic parlay there. Speaking of parlays, cashed out the fourth quarter of the noon games at the time. I had all but 2 right, and no, it wouldn't have hit. So you did make the right choice.
Yep.
Could have let it ride a little bit more. I've had a couple like that lately where it's like, oh, do I cash out now? But let me stick in it for a little bit, and then I lose. But, you know, if it's $10, it's $10. If it's $2, it's $2. You know,
it's $1. It's $1.
If it's thousands, hopefully you can afford to be betting thousands.
And if you can, I really don't think you care about how much you get back or not.
Yeah. New England put up a stinker after their return from COVID stuff. Cam Newton back at quarterback.
Yep.
San Francisco versus New England.
San Francisco.
I've got New England just because New England's lost 2 in a row, and I don't see Bill Belichick sitting well with 3 in a row. Like, this team's going to be motivated to not anger that man.
All they got to do is give him a Subway sandwich and he'll be fine.
Just rip off the sleeves and give him a sub.
Give him a sub and he'll be fine.
Just sits there and does that. Hold on just a second here. My headphones just went wonky. Okay, I'm back. There was a lot of static in my headphones. It was crazy. What are some of the comments got? Niners. Tom's got the Patriots. Niners from Brent. We got John's got the Niners. So it's leaning Niners, but me and Tom, we got the Patriots. So Kansas City versus Denver. This is quick and easy. Kansas City's going to win this game.
Yeah, I can pick Kansas City.
Yeah, you're not taking Denver. Nobody's taking Denver in that one. Jacksonville versus the Chargers. Jacksonville versus the Chargers.
I've got the Chargers.
I also have the Chargers. They have the better D. Both teams are very, very issuey. But the Chargers have the better defense. So that's the pick to go with right there. Tampa Bay, Las Vegas. This is the Sunday night game. Will this game happen? I don't know. I haven't looked at the news in a couple of hours, but the Raiders had to send their entire offensive line home.
Why?
Because of COVID exposure, or the possibility of COVID exposure. That does not bode well. You got Ndamukong Suh, you got JPP, you got a lot of people on the Tampa Bay side of things that can do some damage. And if you're running an entirely backup offensive line, it could be a very dangerous time for Carr in the backfield.
I'd say.
What do you think?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. I got Tampa Bay as well. A little primetime redemption for Tom Brady after getting beat by the Bears in his last primetime game on Thursday when he forgot how many downs there are.
What?
Yeah, he thought it was third down and it was actually fourth down, so he threw a check down when he should have thrown a first down. And then he's like, "What? Isn't this fourth down?" And everybody's like, "No, Tom, that was fourth down." And there's no crowd. It's like nobody's like yelling at him or anything.
Oh, wait. That stinks.
John's got Tampa Bay. Tom's got Tampa Bay. We all got Tampa Bay because that's the way to play today. Chicago versus the Rams. Monday Night Football out in LA.
I got the Bears.
I've got the Rams. We've got 4 different this week.
Wait, so we can tie again?
Yes, or I can go up by 4.
Or
LA,
I can.
LA is going to be able to outscore the Bears. Plus, I don't know if the Bears travel ahead of time because I know they're trying to like cut down on the amount of time people are out of their home cities. And so with it being a Monday night game, would the Bears arrive day of? Chain guy forgot to switch down to 4th. Oh, for the Tom Brady deal. Yeah. It's feasible, but still, like, it's your job to know what down it is.
But that's why they have the signs.
Yeah, but you got signs everywhere. Signs everywhere. There's signs. Some say 3rd down, some say 4th down. Please make up your mind. Do this, don't do that. Rams looked awful. Bears are +6. Yeah, Bears +6 is actually a very smart bet there. But when it comes to straight up, I think the Rams can beat the Bears. I think the travel, the Monday night, the whole going out to California thing is gonna be.
That'll be nice for them.
Well, no, it's a lot of work. You gotta get to California. When's the last time you went to California?
I've never been.
Then you have no idea how much work's involved in getting.
Do you know
California.
what the furthest west I've been is?
Des Moines? No. West Bend?
No.
Where's the furthest west you've been?
That would be Fargo, North Dakota.
Oh, Fargo. Yeah, that is further west than West Bend. Barely. We need to get you to like Pierre or
where's that?
Wichita. Something like that.
Something.
Brady should have let's go Bailey. Brady should have counted like Ross from Friends. I don't watch Friends. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Google it.
Oh,
One Mississippi.
Okay, there we go. All right, one last thing to do before we wrap here tonight. We got the fantasy apology segment. Do you have anybody you'd like to apologize to, hon?
I'm sorry. I forgot to put someone in. I had nobody. I had one wide receiver who was out, and I forgot to take him off and put somebody else in.
I did the same thing. I had Melvin Gordon in. It was so bad.
I lost by, they doubled what I had. So it was horrible.
Yeah, I lost there.
I also had a lot of people on bye weeks. So I had to drop people and grab people, and I'm still trying to grasp that whole concept.
It is a rough world out there. It is a rough world.
Like I should have a place where I can just put my people who are in injured reserves separate from my bench.
Ooh, I did really good.
And I can't.
There. That was a win. 130 to 91. Boom. And then how did I do in this other one here? 2 wins in a row. So I won in the other league too, the one that we're in together. Oh my goodness. So
Good
get this.
for you.
Get this. In one league, I'm playing Troy. And in another league, I'm playing Troy. I'm playing Troy twice. I'm going to do the Troy Destroy double this week in fantasy football.
You play him on both leagues this week?
I play him in both leagues. The Destroy Troy double is what's going down this week. Destroy
Troy. Ooh. Oh my gosh. We need to make like signs or t-shirts that
say Destroy Troy is where it's at. All right. I got to watch some baseball. Figure out how we're doing there. Awesome. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Make your picks, mystore106.com. You could win a pizza from the other place in Clear Lake, just like Justin did in week number 6. Till next time, oodles of toodles.